two-shot lead for Lauren Coughlin. Allison, this for birdie at the first.
Here she is, starting off hot with her putter. Making a birdie here on the first hole and extending her lead over Nelly.
Inside her for birdie, but missed. Miyu Yamashita trying to rally from back in the pack. This at 3.
Yeah, we saw how differently her game was yesterday. Yeah, this pin is tucked in the back right of the green today. Looks like she just missed it a little bit left. If she
see if that comes back at all. Back to 5.
And Miyu for par.
Well, Tom, that's 2 par misses for her today. Her second bogey to go along with just 1 birdie.
Yeah, she'd been red hot with the putter coming into this final day. As you say, a couple of missed putts.
Golf course that much tougher. And how about this one for Leona Maguire at 6?
Yeah, just missed her approach shot a little bit left here. Couldn't use that speed slope to get it by the hole, but had to chip this one way left.
This is the par putt for Leona Maguire to keep her hot start going.
Yeah, this is just playing tough today for a player like Leona who doesn't hit it super far off the tee.
It's for a hybrid, 200 yards on, sort of in the middle left part of the green. Nana Kurtz Madsen drove it left and has punched out, so in trouble on this hole. And that was a really good play. That with that kind of club in. Ooh, she might even get a little help off the swale.
Yeah, that's going to be a perfect shot for her, Kay.
And she didn't play it last year as a rookie, so her first time seeing Shadow Creek.
Really good chance to get back to -3 for this tournament.
She says 1 over for the day.
Landing is sort of front left and using the slopes to get this close to the hole.
Tracer shows it's left.
Yeah, it's got a good kick though.
Yeah, she got really lucky there and got a nice bounce to the right towards the middle of the green.
Little flop and the kick.
Miles in the air.
Yeah, that's probably the best you could do from that spot.
Lots of golf to be played. And a short one.
Yeah, another short one, Karen. Like I said, I'm surprised she's not hitting these putts with a little bit more pace. I'm not sure if the greens might be a little bit slower after the watering this morning.
She certainly does seem pretty comfortable. I mean, she's something she can hang her hat onto, having played really well on this golf course before.
Lauren extending her lead.
Runner-up finishes.
Yamashita third.
That's a lob wedge to a pretty easy hole location. Fairly flat around the hole. Getting a little bit back uphill.
She get it there.
Oh, just right in the heart. This kind of a beast of a golf course. Yamashita really needs to take advantage of holes like this where she can kind of get it close.
That was a foot from being magnificent. Extra foot of speed on this putt.
She's trying.
Good speed. Putt.
I know she missed it a little bit high. Looked like a little bit of a misread, but I like that pace a little bit better in these last few holes. So hopefully she's learning and adjusting as the holes go on.
Yeah, she knows this golf course so well. I mean, she played.
And that birdie and Eagle Fest in Phoenix. Nice comeback for Yamashita for her par. Nice little run today, Tom.
Yeah, Karis Davidson did the same yesterday. She birdied 7, 8, and 9, and she's done the same today. So Karis Davidson inside the top 5, looking for a career best. We'll go over to the 9th. Leona Maguire can't really afford to be missing fairways. Certainly not on this hole. Flag today all the way back in that neck.
Oh, looks like it's going to just miss the collar there and go right towards the pin.
That's terrific, isn't it?
Yeah, that was perfectly executed.
But Nelly with some chances missed. 9.
Maguire for birdie. It's starting to become a thing for Nelly. And
yeah, I would say so. I know that she works so hard. I know she talked about during the Asia swing, she took it off, spent some time at home.
At the 8th, Lauren Coughlin.
And this one's going to move right at the first and back left down towards the hole. Very speedy.
I mean, this is Lauren Coughlin. Now Nelly.
And then using the putter from here. It's going to kick it left initially off that fringe. Downhill.
Wow. It is a 6-shot lead for Lauren Coughlin.
Yeah, this golf course just plays so difficult for a player like Yamashita because she doesn't have much distance off the tee. It seems like today she's not hitting it on line like she did the last 3 days.
9-iron from 154. There's a bit of helping wind. Lots of slope to the right of the screen that you could use to get it close.
And that's exactly what she did, Karen. She hit a great one in here.
With only 3 yards left, I think it's the only play. And with this helping wind and from his first cut, I imagine this to be just that.
No ball. Oh. Oh. All right.
Give it enough.
Oh.
Oh, no way.
That was a close call there. I will say, you know, I don't love Nelly using a blade putter. We talked about the other day how you don't see very many men on the PGA Tour, women on the LPGA Tour using a blade anymore. And blades are historically tough to putt with.
3rd shot for Leona Maguire at the 10th. This is promising.
No problem at all. What is it about that style of putter that you don't like for Nelly? It's an interesting technique with the chipping there, Alison.
Yeah, I would agree with you. I feel like it's the same with her swing. She has this long, smooth motion that she likes to
kind of pop this onto the edge of the green. Fast putt. And had some little left to right movement initially. Really, really well done. Such control there.
A lot of years putting out of the rough at Shadow Creek wouldn't have even been an option, would it?
Yeah, I agree with you, Grant. Typically here the rough can be pretty thick, but this week they kind of shaved it down a little bit for the players so that they can maybe use some of the banks.
And she did.
This would be her 5th if it goes in. She's going to get it to 2nd on her own. Giving it a good run.
Oh, looks like she hit that one a little too aggressively.
That position that she wants to land it with her eyes.
What grade do you give that one?
Maguire to save par at 11.
That's got to hurt a little bit. Like we talked about, especially on this 11th hole, it's only playing 324 yards.
Just to give you an idea on the line.
Oh, it looks like she completely misread that. Didn't even touch the hole.
First drop shot of the day for Coughlin.
Hit it on the green. She says that was probably the reason why she played so well, because she was able to hit a lot of greens, but obviously she missed that one there.
National crown as well late last year. This is a par putt for Karis Davidson.
We saw a little bit of this from Karis Davidson yesterday too. She had a hot start and then just kind of slowed down in the last few holes.
67 today, low round of the day.
Yamashita just missing out for her par.
Yeah, also Yamashita, I heard, is a very, very hard worker when she's at home. Even in her off time, she is a grinder. Just thinks, eats, and breathes golf.
Let's go to 12.
And Leona Maguire's second.
We talked about green light. This is one of those pins today where it's a green light on that right part of the green, but looks like Leona just pulled it a bit. She doesn't have a...
Now Madsen for birdie at 11.
Let's go.
She's gonna make it. Needed that one.
From 81 yards. Coming in at a flatter angle.
She's gonna watch that first bounce. Oh, got it to spin. What a great. Worried about speed.
Yeah, we talked earlier about how she just wasn't getting...
Can you hit it hard enough after it's rolled by? That's always the question at 12, isn't it, with that whole location?
Yeah, it always spooks you a little bit when you miss a short.
To coast and feel quite comfortable out here. I think if Nelly starts to make a few putts, that might change things.
Yeah, I agree with you, Karen. I think Nelly just needs to make one birdie or see one putt go in to just get a little bit of momentum going. She hasn't really been able to do that. Good stroke here by Nelly.
Just her 52-degree wedge. Trying to keep this below the hole location to have the best chance of a birdie effort.
Well, looks like she hit a good shot. She landed it just short of the green, but didn't get the hop that she probably wanted.
Yamashita for birdie at 12.
Uphill putt that goes a little left to right.
I've heard players say, Allison, you agree, you'd rather have 20 feet below the hole than 10 feet above it.
And the par putt coming back here for Maguire.
Needs it.
Oh, no problem getting up over that tree. So easy. But just from that rough.
Yeah, even though she hit a really high one, looks like it landed about pin high and just released.
Snapping at it, snapping.
Well, I mean, it was, I mean, so hard to get that speed right.
It's not technically a three-putt, but it is a dropped shot.
Because there's some swing to this to the left.
She handles it. And what had been a 6-shot lead for Lauren Coughlin is down to 4. Into the tie for 10th.
Yamashita's second at 13. How good is that?
Wow, that's a really impressive shot.
It's going to kick to the right.
Looks like she played it very well. Very well indeed.
Yeah, that's a great lead there.
Leona Maguire trying to add to it.
It just really looks like she's trying to fight today.
Yeah. Well, if it was match play, it would be almost over at this point.
We just passed the front of the green. It's a 9-iron. Pretty controlled swing and shot.
Oh, that's going to be nice there. It should use that back ridge and roll right next to the pin.
She's kind of figured out some of the cheat codes here at Shadow Creek for someone who's never been here before.
You've got a lot of slope that will move this to the right.
Here it comes.
Yeah, speed looked great.
It's brilliant. The up and down at 13, Allison, after she'd made bogey at 12, and then that one.
Thinking every single shot Nelly has to make that. That's good. But you just can't fall asleep, Allison, on any single shot out here. With an 8-iron, you can be a little bit more aggressive, but I think Claire's still concerned about the trouble that's on the right.
It looks like hers is going to stay on the green.
And I think this is as hard as any major golf course I've seen in recent years, Allison. This golf course.
She tends to be a perfectionist.
It's the only thing in Vegas that closes.
Exactly. That's a little log wedge right there. Pretty nice control of the spin
To start with, but all she's got to do is just cozy it on down there.
Back at 17 from the back bunker, Yamashita.
intimidating shot, Tom. And she played that the only way you could, landing it in the rough.
Coughlin's bunker shot.
Just going to land it into that fringe before it hits the green.
Like she
Gonna run
landed
away.
it probably a yard a little too long.
And back over to Nelly at 17.
Similar story for Nelly. She's on more of an upslope, though.
Just unfortunately got that left kick in the rough.
And talk about tough competitors. There's Leona Maguire. She went 4-0-1 in her first Solheim Cup, and it was at Inverness, led to a victory in the U.S.
It's absolutely just a field shot here for her.
Come back a little bit.
Now she'll have that putt to finish solo second.
Just 91 yards left here for Lauren.
Touch of class. Lauren Coughlin runs the table. She goes wire to wire to win big in Vegas.